Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, marked her 65th birthday on Sunday, and the outpouring of tributes reflected not just her age, but her influence in public service, philanthropy, and grassroots empowerment. But at the center of it all was her husband, President Bola Tinubu, whose tributes and his words to her pulled back the curtain on the sacrifices behind political power. In his message, he described her as the love of my life, the steadying anchor, and a pillar of strength whose quiet burdens have served the nation. Mr. President, in his heartfelt message, also says, and I quote, "Nigeria owes you much more than many, so much more than many will ever know. In every sacrifice you made quietly, in every burden you carried without complaint, you served, not just from the podium, but from the heart of our home." But Senator Oluremi Tinubu's story is not just defined by her partnership. She was born on the 21st of September 1960, and she has charted her own legacy as a three-term senator representing Lagos Central, an ordained pastor, and now the First Lady, whose grace and empathy have been as impactful as her husband's politics. At 65 years old, Oluremi Tinubu stands out not just as our First Lady, but as an iconic humanitarian figure who has shaped our national story. I'm going to take a look at some tributes and some social media commentary. Happy birthday, Ma, on behalf of TVC Communications. This is from the Vice-President Shettima. He says, "Happy 61st birthday to an extraordinary woman, a mother, and the epitome of kindness, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON." Let's take some more. This is a tweet from Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He says, "On behalf of my wife, Ibijoke, the government, and the people of Lagos State, I warmly congratulate Her Excellency. Senator Oluremi Tinubu has been an outstanding ambassador of our state. She served Lagos with dedication as First Lady for 8 years and later distinguished herself in the Senate. We are proud of all she has accomplished." And this is from our lovely CEO, Mrs. Victoria Abiola Ajayi. She says, "Happy 65th birthday to our esteemed First Lady, at official Oluremi Tinubu. In a few days, we'll also be celebrating the 65th anniversary of becoming an independent nation. May this shared milestone bring you and the country you serve so well even greater joy and prosperity." Akim Abiodun Oluwa says, "A truly beautiful and heartfelt tribute. It reminds us that behind every great leader is often a strong and supportive partner whose sacrifices and quiet strength help shape the journey. Happy birthday to our First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. May God grant you more years of good health, wisdom, and fulfillment as you continue to inspire women, families, and the nation." Before I hand over to my very capable team, I'd love you guys to please chime in on this segment with the hashtag TrendingNowTVC on any social media platform, or with the tag Notable Timelines if you want to remind me about a person, place, or event. Team, we've often spoken so much about the importance of First Ladies, how they wield soft power. But if you ask me, Senator Oluremi Tinubu is very, very different because she's been in politics for years. She's a force of nature herself. It's interesting to see that she's 65. She doesn't look a day over 20. And guys online, it's very funny because everybody's calling the president a lover boy. He said, "Oluremi me."
No, I mean, Oluremi is his wife, so he can call her all those beautiful names. The one that really got to me is when he described her as his steadying anchor. And for a man that has been in politics and has led a very public life, to have a wife like that, and just that phrase, steadying anchor, shows that, okay, this man listens to her, you know. There's nothing as good as having a strong woman behind you that is ready to back you no matter what. Happy birthday, ma.
Yeah, and I always say something. Behind every successful man is a powerful woman, a woman that has stood the test of time. And just talking about her, we see a lot of things that she does. For the nurses, we've seen her give out a lot of money. Like countless times, we've seen that, as a First Lady, she makes sure that she's taking care of the children, she's taking care of the nurses. Absolutely. We definitely need to give her the accolades for that. And she looks so beautiful. She doesn't even look her age. Happy birthday to you. We love you from TVC.
Happy birthday to you, ma. I mean, this is one woman that's literally not only as First Lady, Lagos State, Senator, and of course First Lady right now. She has definitely done a lot in politics. And even as now, because I remember I watched a publication she did a few days to her birthday where she actually put out an account number for people to pay in money for the foundation. Talking about, send all the gifts, right? But then again, I'll use this for a worthy cause. And I think it reminds me of the statement that the president actually said where he said Nigerians owe her a lot. And I mean, happy birthday to you, ma. You definitely do not look a day more than 20. According to
Ria, some women will disagree with you. What they now say is beside every successful man. Then there is a woman. Because they believe that, you know, that woman, and some people would describe women as, you know, the neck of the man, because they turn the man anywhere, I mean, turn the head anywhere it wants to go. So you can see the success. There's not much to say about, you know, about her and about Bola Tinubu. We can see the success in the family, see the success, see the reform that they are bringing into, you know, the economy of Nigeria, and then the student loan, all of the things. Even her, she is so passionate about people's well-being, welfare, especially when she said, bosom friend died of tuberculosis, and she's, you know, pumping money, you know, in that state and ensuring that people live a good life. She's absolutely beautiful, and one thing is, she guards her husband jealously. So do not mess around the president.
Don't guard your husband.
Do not mess around the president.
Thank you so much.
She doesn't joke.
As you should. Well, that's all we have for you on the show this morning. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Don't forget, the views and reactions of our guests are theirs and have no connection whatsoever with TVC. Up next is Your View with the Beautiful Ladies, and just after that, This Morning with Joy Folani. I'll see you again tomorrow, bright and early. Good morning, Nigeria.